the occupation of your garage. Sam, I think this might be your final year in Evolocity. I hope you give your dad the garage back at the end of the year. I understand it's under pressure. Thank you to our sponsors. I'm just going to go through some slides pretty quickly about the program, because there are some people that don't, some sponsors here that don't know too much about it. We've only got 3 goals in Evolocity. One's around promoting sustainability, and no surprise that one of those that drops out of that is the encouraging the adoption of electric vehicles. And in fact, arguably that's where we came from. And the last one, encouraging young people into engineering, mechanical, electrical, electronic programming, CAD and design. There is a shortage. The government at the moment is saying that we need 500 more engineers that are in mechanical training every year, and have extended that out at least 5 years. I've heard higher figures than that, so there's a lot of opportunities in engineering. If you're in the space to actually sample what engineering is about, I hope it really rocks your boat, and you then seek out some tertiary training that will take you further. It's an exciting field and will take you worldwide. The sustainability story is this in one slide. It's a prime concern for the government. They've signed the Paris Protocol, and we're in carbon deficit in a big way. It's going to cost us as taxpayers about $1 billion a year from 2021, and what we've got to be able to do in the next few years is have more of these to suck carbon out of the atmosphere and try and reduce the impact of those over there. Hard to deal with animals. We've got huge herds of cows and flocks of sheep. They are working on feedlots that will reduce carbon emissions, so it's not a stagnant area. The car one, we can do something about. 47% of our emissions are animals, and 43% are from cars. And we're looking at the EV uptake very, very closely as things go on. Just incidentally, one of the hidden costs of emissions in our atmosphere is hospital emissions through bronchial problems and people having to go to hospital because of pollutants in the air. We've got about 86, this figure here is actually out of date, it's about 86% of our electricity is generated by green means. We're absolutely set up to adopt EVs and have them powered by green energy. And unlike Australia, where a lot of the energy is actually, electrical energy is coal-fired. We've got, this surprises a lot of people, we've got 1.5 million charging stations around New Zealand. People say, where the heck are they? But they are in your garage at home. A 3-pin plug it in at night, come up in the morning and it's charged. And this last one is pretty real, but it's about 30 cents a litre equivalent to run an EV, as against $2 a litre for a petrol. And so it's worthwhile financially. Are EVs coming? Sure as hell are. This is an interesting one about the adoption of the motor vehicle. 1900, 1913, same street in 5th Avenue, New York. Everything here is horse-drawn, or horses. And over there, you'd be hard-pressed to find a horse in that one. There is one. It's all motorised, petrol motorised vehicles. That took 13 years, and I don't think the next change from fossil fuel vehicles to electric will take anywhere near as long. How quick is it coming? Pretty darn fast. Give me a, recognise these vehicles for me. What's that one there? You got it? Well done. What's this one here? Just to see how they thinking you and your name on it. Renault?
MIEV?
Remember we sat in one of
No.
those?
The Mitsubishi.
I think so.
Cheers. Well done.
It's gonna hurt.
Whoops.
That was a good miss.
This one here? Well done. Pop your hand up. This one? And this one, that's not quite as long.
Zoe?
Don't call out, don't call out. Take a picture, Scott.
Yeah, is that runner Zoe?
Well done. Good throw, though.
It was a good throw.
Two to go. That one there?
Thank you.
This one? No. No.
Keep the more legs.
Well done. And this one here for the last one?
That's here,
Not just the car manufacturer, but the model as well.
yeah, no,
It's on the number plate.
Yeah, too sharp to see that. That's, I showed the students that the other earlier. That's a Racer Porsche and a Model S, or no, P75 Tesla at the front here, and being gunned off on the Strait of Ruapuna. Just for the uninitiated, we run in Evolocity two classes. One is a standard class where everybody gets the same kit, and they'll put it on a bike and put it into make a cart around it, and they compete in a whole range of events. The motor is 350 watts. This kit's supplied with batteries, and everything's standardised, level playing field, people see what they can get out of it. Or, alternatively, they can move to a 1,000 watt class, and they buy the battery, motor and controller, etc., and they can see what they get out of that. And we regulate the power back to a kilowatt, just in case they've got a more powerful motor using a fuse. We put some scrutineering in place because things have to be safe. We put in place also some a forum where they can ask, students can ask questions. Can I build this? Is it compliant or whatever? And so we support them in that way. This is the competition. If I need to read that, so I can't. But very briefly, it is this is the competitive performance part. There is a head-to-head drag race, a street circuit which involves a lot of driving skills as well as working the power controls. There's an economy run where they get a certain amount of energy and they've got to see how far they can go. We've increased that energy quite a lot this year, so because feedback from students was that they want more time in the car, more time driving, and so that'll be twice as much energy, so they'll be going for longer, and also we'll limit it probably to an hour's travel or driving so that we can control the program. There is a Gymkhana event that'll be announced later, and the controller, they build the controller that we put out with Warren Pedigree, who's here, who designed it. They can probably get another 15 to 20% out of the controller and 15 to 20% more power. And if they built that and they perform well on that, they can win this category here. There is an innovation challenge for this will be dear to your heart. It's taking parameters or measurements off the vehicle, logging them and transmitting them to their friends in the pits so that there is communications in there. And there's an Engineering Excellence Award in here as well. There's a show section, a report section for technology folders, and an EV award where students are encouraged to put a 30-second video together promoting the benefits of electric vehicles and then push it out through their media choice, either Facebook or Instagram or whatever, to their community. So what we're looking at is a team approach where you have some people that are absolutely into building, some that are into the programming and electronics, some that are into the show aspects and uniform and recycled materials, and some that are into video making. And that will make a rich team in the end. There are build guidelines. I spoke about those to the students before, so we scrutineer on the basis of that. It's like a Warren Fitness. No surprise if we've got to have that. And we support the students through the year with at least 3 build days. And the first one's coming up with ARA as a weld day. So there'll be a select group of students to be taken into welding tuition down the ARA trades facility. It's absolutely fantastic opportunity. And so get in when that's advertised. We'll take the first group that come in. And then the other ones will have a focus either planning, designing, fabricating, use the control on the high-tech innovations and scrutineering. Regional finals, national finals in here. I won't put this up for very long, but I just love this comment from a student at Canterbury High School when they finished it. On a scale of 1 to 10, Evolocity is about 300. Really enjoyed it. These guys here built the Geraldine High School. They wanted to build the fastest electric drag car in the world, and certainly in New Zealand. And they liaised with the guy that had the white zombie in the States, and the guy over there was just tickled pink that some year 12 students were having a crack at this in an old Datsun. And this guy sent them over a whole lot of stuff, and some of it was lead permanently. But they went out to the community and did a big fundraising effort and came back with, they had 25,000 over 6 months to raise, and this thing's nearly finished now, so watch out for it on the drag scene. But lovely, lovely kids. They were heading off in different careers and are now tied into engineering, which is really good. I'm not going to talk any longer, except I am going to award the bragging rights for the fastest build of an electric bike to the winners, people that completed it out there first. They are in high school. Let team come up too. I introduced the late gold.